Oi, this is Patrick for SpanishDrill.com. I'm looking at the page for Los Tres Osos, or the Three Bears. What this is this is the text of a fairy tale in Spanish, Los Tres Osos, and above it I have the SpanishDrill.com vocabulary quiz. This is actually a Leamos Juntos, a Let's Read Together quiz, so it's a little bit different. What it is the first entry on the left, number 1, Los Tres Osos, is the title of the story, and after that follows the entire story in order, broken up into phrases. So as I'm working through this quiz, I'm actually reading the story and translating it. Los Tres Osos I've already selected, so let me find a good translation of that on the right. Note that just about everything on the right is going to be lowercase and no punctuation, so I can't cheat by using that. I'm going to pick number 8, the Three Bears, and that was correct, so they both turned green. Going back to the left column, cerca de un bosque hermoso. I'm going to pick number 7, near a lovely forest. I need to pick 2 first. I need to pick 2 on the left and then 7 on the right. The only thing I'm using is the numbers 1 through 9 on the keyboard, so I don't need to worry about backspacing or mousing or entering or anything else. I just keep one hand on the numbers 1 through 9, and I can just go through this as quickly as I can. Vivían tres osos. Lived 3 bears. Estos osos eran muy buenos. Number 5. Y amables. Number 4. Habían construido una casa cómoda. Number 3. Solamente con una puerta y una ventana. With just 1 door and 1 window. Number 8 is going to go to number 1. As you're going through these, of course, one thing to do would be to read it out loud in Spanish. The other thing to do might be to read the English translation. So I could say number 1 and the other one very large, and then I'll pick 3. Number 2, they had in the house all that was necessary. Try to provide a translation before you look at the choices. That's number 4. Tenían un plato pequeño para el oso pequeño. Of course, one thing about Three Bears is that there's a lot of repeated words and phrases and parallel structures, which is good for a learner. They had a small dish for the small bear. Notice that 8 is a very similar choice, only it says bed. Un plato mediano. And you can see I've cleared the first 9 phrases out of 136. I'm actually on the 13th phrase here. But I'm working my way through this story, and you can do this with just about any level of Spanish proficiency. So I hope that you'll find SpanishDrill.com and this story, SpanishDrill.com/TresOsos.html. You can also find that by going to SpanishDrill.com and clicking on Contents. I hope you'll find this useful in your Spanish education.